Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I am sharing with you some somatic exercises that are excellent for releasing nervousness and anxiety and stress and tension out of the body, especially formulated for women who are perhaps perimenopausal or premenstrual and are finding those times very difficult because the anxiety is getting a little bit more heightened at times. Maybe there's a lot more stress triggers happening in your life right now, and you just, whether it's hormonal related or not, you just feel you need some extra tools to help discharge the anxious, stressed energy in your body. So often there's an emotion behind the anxiety or the stress, and the emotion itself creates energy, and then this energy wants out, it needs dispersing. So whatever your emotion is, doesn't really matter, the techniques will work in the same way, just to discharge the excessive energy that is being produced because of the emotion. Often it's because the fight or flight has been switched on and we need to have an extra amount of energy to fight the threat or flee the threat. So, but we're not always actually needing to run away or to fight, and it's just more about moving through the moment, whatever that moment is that has triggered you. So we're going to begin first of all by shaking the body and bobbing up and down a bit. And as you do this, you can start to take some deep breaths, and you're really starting to shake and move. And if you're doing this in front of people, they'll think, what is she doing? I often do this in front of the children when they're triggering me. And it gets us all laughing, really, which is another way to discharge the negative energy. So as you start doing this, take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Pursed lips. And then relax your lips so that you can do some raspberries. We call this a zebra breath. Shake. When you feel you've done enough of that, just be still. Breathe. And then we're going to spin and twist. So I call this the twist and release technique. Now, first of all, we're just going to start off softly, swinging the arms from one side to the other. And then I want you to make fists with your hands, bend your elbows, and we're going to inhale through the nose one way and exhale out through the mouth the other way. And this gets quite vigorous. And then pause, and we're going to go the opposite way. So you'll notice that my exhale is frosty. So it's like I'm trying to frost up a window pane. Like a ha sound. So you want about 10 or 15 at least on each side. And then just relax your arms. If you get dizzy at any point or feel lightheaded in any of these exercises, just stop and pause and rest, or slow things down a little bit. So the next one is going to be what I call pulling the chain. So we inhale, hold the fists, and exhale again out through the mouth. And we're like pulling the elbows in. So we inhale up and exhale. could even bend your knees if you want to. One more. And now we're going to inhale, arms up to the sky. And we're going to drop ourselves down, bending the knees, drawing in the abdomen, and exhaling as you drop forward. And you get floppy, and then we're going to curl our way up. Inhale, arms to the sky, and then again, release. One more time. Inhale, coming up. And last release. And then just hang here, relaxing the head, keeping the knees bent, rounding through the shoulders and the spine, and you might wiggle your arms a little bit and sway a little bit side to side, circle your head, and allow the image of the tension in your body dissolving from your spine and out through your crown, out through your fingertips into the earth. It's dripping off you. Taking a few breaths here. You can always come back to the zebra breathing if you need to. Then very slowly coming up again, curling your way up, using your abs for support. And as you reach the top, do a few shoulder rolls, breathing in and out, in and out, in and out, and be still. We're in the mountain pose, Tadasana, shoulders back, arms, palms, heart open. Witness the sensations in your body now. How does it feel? Do you feel a little bit less anxious, stressed? Has the energy discharged somewhat? If it has, well done. You can get on with your day. If you need some more help, then we're going to continue on. We're going to start massaging the ears. So we're going to start with the earlobes. So you start at the top and you come all the way around, working the acupressure points of the ear, massaging the lobes, massaging the heart a little bit inside the ear and all around the cartilage. And you can do both ears at the same time. Auricular therapy. And then you're going to put your fingers inside your ears, and on that flat part you do some massage. So the ears move around your skull a few times each way. And then we're going to make a V shape with our fingers, and we're going to rub the front and the back of the ears. And this is actually going to help activate the vagus nerve. Vagus nerve is what controls the nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system, and the sympathetic nervous system. So it actually helps to switch on the parasympathetic nervous system for rest and digest. Telling our body that the threat is over, we can relax. And then we're going to just start tapping on the face. So there's some points on the brow and under the cheek, under the eyes, on the cheekbones, right on the top of the cheekbone, under the nose, on the chin. I'm loving how the chandelier adds to my fuzzy hair. And you can come all around the skull, doing some skull tapping. Maybe massage the head a little bit to create some friction around the back of the skull. And as you come across to the collarbones, sorry, I'm just tapping on the mic, we're going to tap the soft spot underneath the collarbones. Again, great stress relieving points. And then if you like, you can start tapping all your body. So we're just discharging any anxiety that we feel in the arms. I often feel it in my arms and legs. And that's just all the adrenaline going into your limbs to fight or flee or freeze. And you can come down, body around the tummy, back down your legs. It's helping it all to release. My ears are very hot right now. You might be feeling the same. And come into the hips, into the inner thighs. Into the glutes. You might even bat the glutes and the kidneys. And then we're going to release more with a ha sound. Ha, ha. So stroking over the face. Ha, ha, ha. Or you might say ba, 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 ha. Whatever works. Ha, 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 ha. Expelling anything that is not serving you right now. Brushing it all away. Imagine the earth taking it away right now. It's like there's a big hole that opens up beneath your feet and it absorbs all the negative charged energy, the stressed energy, the anxiety, the worry, the fear, whatever it is that you're feeling right now. It's all getting swallowed up by Mother Earth. She's taking it away, and in response, that hole in the earth just closes up. And you're left standing freely, openly, feeling lighter, more in control, fearless, courageous, strong. I hope this helps you. You don't have to do the whole sequence every time. You might just be able to pick out little bits that you really like. The ear massage is great at times when you're in public and you need something subtle to do. And reach out if you need any other help. Thank you. Namaste.